Hey everyone, I felt like making a video that was relevant to a holiday. Most of the time in my rewatch series, the holiday episodes don't line up to when they come in real life. Some of these I've reviewed before, but I'll try not to repeat myself too much. I'll try and purely focus on the Halloween elements for the analysis parts of these episodes. So first up, Mighty Morphin Season 1, Episode 25, Life's a Masquerade. The Juice Bar is setting up for a Halloween party, and we see some people carrying away Thomas the Tank Engine's face. There's some sitcom gags, including Skulls smashing a stapler into his forehead. The bad guys, meanwhile, plan to create a monster to infiltrate the party. They create the Frankenstein monster. The Rangers are all set in their costumes. Bulk and Skull, though, are having trouble settling on theirs. Eventually, Bulk and Skull decide to go as punks. Alpha 5 shows up at the party, since no one will be able to tell if he's a real robot. The bad guys are busy mining Super Putty. Alright. At the Halloween party, the Frankenstein monster causes a scene and chases Bulk and Skull out. Billy follows and sees it wander away. He tails it to a cave, the cave where the other bad guys are. Before Billy can see what they're doing, he trips an alarm. The Frankenstein attacks and Billy morphs. He fights it off and escapes. He tells the others, and they go to the command center. Alpha came along, I guess. Tommy, meanwhile, has just arrived to the Juice Bar and gets ambushed by putties. The rest of the team go out and battle the Frankenstein monster as a team. Rita makes him grow, and the Rangers call the Zords. Tommy finishes fighting the putties and joins his team with the Dragon Zord. They combine and defeat the monster. The Rangers head back to the party and see Alpha won a costume contest. Tommy shows off his own costume inspired by the latest monster. This is a classic episode. It's really fun. The Juice Bar is decorated for Halloween, and it's so nostalgic. Ernie dresses as a vampire. The monster is inspired by one of the classic Universal monsters, and we get Bulk and Skull trying out various outfits. The only thing that doesn't cleanly fit for Halloween is the subplot about Rita mining Super Putty. This is a thing that doesn't even pay off in this episode. It pays off in the following episode, which isn't Halloween-themed at all. This was very unusual for Mighty Morphin in general to have an ongoing plot between episodes that weren't connected. I checked out Ranger Wiki and found out some cool stuff. The girl that tries to dance with the Frankenstein monster is Sharky, one of Bulk and Skull's gang that got phased out. I was surprised to find that her actress is still working, mostly as a stunt person. The cave Billy chases the monster into would later be used in Masquerade as Magno and Combat Chopper's hiding spot. The Frankenstein monster was voiced by Tom Weiner, who provided several Power Rangers voices, most notably General Havoc and Turbo and Furio in Lost Galaxy. He'll show up in a future Halloween-themed episode as the monster Doomstone. He was also a writer and wrote a few episodes of Mighty Morphin, and he also wrote for Samurai Pizza Cats. And the English version of Ultraman 2, the anime movie. Neat. One of his oddest credits is ADR work on the 2003 extended cut of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. An interesting thing I never thought about before occurred to me when the Dragon Zord joins the battle in this episode. The Dragon Zord is definitely inspired, at least a little, by Mechagodzilla, and the original King Kong vs. Godzilla movie started as a script for King Kong vs. Frankenstein. Toho, the company who created Godzilla, also created their own version of Frankenstein. And it gets weirder. In Germany, Mechagodzilla was called King Kong, so this Power Rangers Zord battle is kind of the closest that we'll ever get to seeing King Kong vs. Frankenstein. Interesting thing with Kimberly's princess costume, it was recycled from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, apparently. Anyway, it's a good watch for Halloween. That's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.